Sure, why not? Investigate this building. Hang on, can I just have a look at my missions? Did I not do this? Yeah, so it's just the executive. Keep meaning to press G and I keep pressing E on stuff instead. I'm so sorry. So the enemy within. So was that not what I went in there to deal with the first time then? Oh, maybe we didn't have to do the whole puzzle thing the second time round. Seeing as where it stopped for a second, let's just have a look at our collectibles. So we have some case files. Refrigerator supplement, which is the one that we dealt with when we fought the one-eyed big creature. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left, had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of brick fell on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the incident? Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in the bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd got him stoked with it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on. Everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. DM. And then we have correspondence. Work chat, plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that aeroplane we brought in, like the actual proper plane? Guess who they made catalogue every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal, and that is just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make a plane? I do! I do! That came off more creepy than I was intending to, but he was not happy. Okay, so we're looking for an anchor. So it just says seal restroom hall. So yeah, we need to walk there. Presumably we're going to get murderized along the way a few times. This is control after all. We'll see after the doors open for us. I really wanted his level 9 clearance card. Okay, that's the checkpoint. Here's the hall. There's a cluster somewhere. Damn it. Don't know what I did then. That was stupid. Cutting the screen. Why don't you use shields? I'm just going to go back to the control point there. Cut that in the screen. I've just cut the transition and I'll explain it when I'm back in. Don't know why I did just use shields then. Also, just for you guys' reference, I ended up back in logistics. I just teleported here, but I decided to just cut that. And it's the toilet. But I decided to just cut that because I need to stop talking and figure out where the hell I'm going. But I cut that for loading screen reasons, so otherwise you'd do literally just been, I'm here. Wow, now look, I'm here. And obviously that was kind of pointless. Where? Am I heading in the right direction? Nope. I was though. Is there a door over here? Yes. This map is really confusing. I've never found the right way. It's here. I should have just gone back the long way. I think it would have been way shorter. Those ones are surviving. No, they existed! I need more health anywhere? Yes. Wait, did I get it? I did not hear what Jesse said when I was being attacked by stuff. Investigate this safe room. Don't know which the safe room is, but it says it's off here, so. Where is the safe room? So the mission is in the sealed threshold hall.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
This is different to any of the rest we've seen.
Great. More clocks.
Danger. Oh, is this one that we're actually going to get to like keep? We haven't bound one for a little while. There is a control point. There's the anchor. I don't know if I can fly that far, but I guess we're going to try.
What the fuck is that? making your clocks?
Oh, I do not like that. I do not like this. Where's it shooting? Oh my days, I hate how much mental capacity this game needs. Okay, there's some help in here now at least. What killed me? What killed me? What killed me? Just one bit. Okay, let's follow it around this time. We're going to fight a little bit less. dude. Oh, I see. It doesn't always turn in the same direction. That's probably what killed me the first time. Really? Go down.
That must be the old item.
Missed it! Missed it, really. Oh, I can't believe that at least at one attempt. Man, the left-click thing's cool, but it makes you use it. Oh my goodness.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Apparently they didn't have the history though when they were dealing with it either. Any more health left on these? There is not. Can we please go back to the central executive? I was not expecting this side mission to take so long. There's literally just like a control thing over here, isn't there? So, we will then give us full health. It will take us to the central executive. Man, that was intense. Oh, we apparently have a lot of ability we can unlock. I really kind of want the Shield Rush thing. You see, the Seas, I like it. I definitely want to levitate more. Yes, please. Plus, sea levitating to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. I'm gonna do that. Just health is good. And we only have one thing again, and that's probably all we can do now. Yeah. See, the seas I'm really not that bothered about until we've like done everything, because it just feels like I don't use it that often. The melee, I should probably dab it a bit further than this, but I don't use it that often. But energy and health I actually use a lot of, and launch I should probably be upgrading more as well. And the levitate I want as well. Nothing on actual contract. Can I get the upgrade to the PS? I can. So that means I can have an additional thing in here. So right now it is headshot damage. I've got one of these 4s in here. So damage while aiming. I always aim with the pierce, so that seems like a good one. No, personal mod 2 just got launch. Yeah, neither of those are particularly relevant for me. And we've got a collectible as well. Research and records. Sealed threshold account. Threshold Management Retrospective. Threshold 9D. Threshold with effect. Something manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the logistics department. Simultaneously, numerous clocks appeared in the area, injuring and killing many people. After rescue operations were completed and something, rangers were sent in to discover the Threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of clocks made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks. It's not, maybe it's not blocked, it's not like blacked out there, but I feel like it must be because it's, yeah, they missed one. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized that the Threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the clocks as something when introduced to more stable matter. Great. Case files. Anchor procedures. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Ocelot's anchor. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is riveted in places and it weighs 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated to murder people. I just experienced that firsthand. I can confirm it is to murderize people who get in this way. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically something feet and something vertical feet from the something of the anchor, specifically horizontal that many feet and vertical that many feet, sorry. Appendix: Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit and dedicated oxygen line at something AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, his oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during something's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger has been declared missing in action, presumed dead. Let's teleport to the Central Executive. We have many missions to complete. We are going to the Central Executive. Okay.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
What's this one? Ask Arish about the jukebox token. No, we're going to talk to Emily. Okay? Damn you game, we're going to talk to Emily. Okay. We're going to talk to Emily, then we're going to go back to Langton's Runaways, and then we're going to talk to Ashish. Okay? Where is Emily? I forget. It's been a long time since we've been here.
Good luck out there.
What is this?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox assaulted item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends.
Wow.
I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
I would love to, but I murdered you. It wasn't malicious. I mean, you were hit.
They're in there. We go around that.
Okay, we're going to talk to Emily. Emily!
Resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
I'm going to read all of these documents. Don't mind me, Emily. I'm just reading all these documents, so I'm going to talk to you first. So it's been a long time coming.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Security order. Then we just picked up these 3. Speech analysis. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps that incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation was recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is no clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended is beyond idiotic. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the hiss have revealed various behavioural facts. Most notably, the hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behaviour. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling is distributing over the past weeks has not been affected by this corruption. So what did Darling do? The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behaviour is so in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host physiology becomes reliant on the hiss. More work to be done. And finally, a timeline of events. So she's been like doing research whilst we've been like fighting and getting killed lots of times. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behaviour. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communication between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline might help answer. How did the hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does the hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination, refer to something else from the full report. Lots of words, okay. Let me just check my missions as well. Where are the letters? I kind of want to finish this one. Executive dead letters. Sure, you know what, let's go and do it.
We'll watch the place while you're gone.
So I want to be this way through the cafeteria.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation?
powerful. That hit me in the face and didn't take half my health. That's not gone, so it indicates to me that there's this here. Dead letters.
That's no normal piece of paper. Okay, I need to know where it's going to go.
How am I meant to... I think my best bet is just staying in one place and then trying to grab them. Go! Go! Why are you not going? Go! Why can I not cleanse them? Come on, that was full. Come on.
I need to find the other pages.
There's more pages. Okay, tell me more about the Dead Letters Trench. Dead Letter Approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloguing the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as a deliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again, and can't wait to delve into my Dead Letters P. Bartwell. I'm assuming they weren't flying around like crazy, stupid letters then. Wait, is this a control room? Where are the letters? There we go. No, that's just a box. Surely moving letters should not be this hard to find. I should like trash all the offices that we've been in. Then we stop coming back. Oh, it's Threshold Kids. This was terrifying last time.
She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
The puppets are terrifying. Feels like she's looking into her soul. We're now gonna have to go fight something, aren't we? I so called that. These are like really easy. But where are these letters, man? That's the door to the communications department. That's the...
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA. The disc held for...
That's about the floppy disks. Right, where are these dead letters? The moving letters. I literally don't see them anywhere. The first one was like really obvious. It says they're in dead letters, right? So this is the dead letters area. So they have to be like in this area somewhere. Okay, let's just clear it. Where are they? Great. Oh, we can get up. Okay, so... Oh, okay, we made it here. Something red now, I don't know if it's a letter or bombs.
Okay, I need to know where to end up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here again, that tactic worked for me last time. I'm liking like
Should
the red
be
like,
one more page.
Okay, I'm glad I realised it wasn't up. We've been running around there for ages. More up. More up. I'm looking for like that distinctive red glow. It means the hiss are afoot. It has been so many episodes since we last actually did the main mission. Here we go.
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
I'm gonna stay here again. And that should be our last letter.
Done and done.
Okay. So let's talk to Dylan first and then we'll go back to Langston. Let's have a little explore up here as well since we're here. Yeah, I really want to get to the main story. I'm kind of sick of fighting stuff at this point. So yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, that's just how I do like the story part of the game. Let's do a quick mods check. So we just picked up shield energy cost. Yeah. Weapons mods. We've picked up levitation. Ooh, so ammo cost while levitating. How does that do? I don't know if I actually want that though. I'm going to get rid of that. And then we read lots of things. So case files, letters procedures, black rock paneling suppresses the item's effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single piece of paper. All 4 letters, there was only 3 that we got. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any sign of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than something and always in a something direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact believed to have been an impossibility by someone. A proposal to take the items outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the budget committees. Items were found in the Dead Letters archives where the head archivist... I'm sure it should be head, where the head archivist... I'm sure it should be head, where the head archivist found it attempting to escape the filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. Correspondence. We apparently are missing 8. Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Brunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 PM on Thursday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their review through by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation started before the meeting. I just should be all the red ones. My clock is shaped like a cat, and its eyes move, and I think it's angry, but I keep apologising, and it won't stop, but I say I'm sorry, but it won't leave me alone, and I don't know what it wants. I can't keep apologising. Do you see it now to it? That person went crazy. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. the windows and TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters, and the government made the Earth trains look like monsters so they could lie to us better. What the actual what? Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions and the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch your time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days, this is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to flame cells. The sun and moons are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. About this is cemented. What the? What? Okay, I'm not going to read all of these, so if you want to pause and read, That's just was quite funny. Mr. Groovener, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish in the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I am happy to inform you that I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the governments hold our planet to in a secret deal. If the humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to come live on Earth. Our air would be poisoned to them. If your government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you resist. I will smoke forever, signed a proud smoker, rebel patriot. These went down on Facebook and were like, said COVID rather than smoking. This could be like a legit conspiracy theory. And that is the sad truth about the world we live in. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, please put the previous person in prison for a very, very long time. I am writing to you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I am aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. They're probably founded. I understand that this is not usually done, but if I would greatly appreciate... What? The English is not very good in these, but if I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I have intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness strange events. I understand dreams can feel real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark, and there was a lake at its centre. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things, and then a bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been checking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I've decided to seek help. The doctors, I am physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours sincerely, Richard Bowker. And this is just going to be the Special Kids Missing Mama, which we watched and will forever be in my nightmares. We're not going to return to Langton right now. We're going to go visit Dylan. That we're going to ignore, and then we'll come back to Azish. But we will be visiting Dylan next time in Let's Play Control. This is fun. I'm glad I went back and did the Anchor mission, because I wasn't convinced I was going to do it. But it was fun. And it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I thought it was going to be one that was going to be like attempt 100 again. But it wasn't too bad. And we finally finished all of Langston's stuff, so we just have to go back and talk to him now. But we'll do that after we talk to Dylan in the next episode. See you then.